So today I'm going to be reacting to Beastars. I think like maybe a few episodes. I'm starting up on episode 4 though, for sure. I just don't know how many episodes I'm going to watch today. And obviously I'm streaming this on Twitch because I don't have live streaming availability on YouTube at the moment. So I'm just gonna be streaming on here for just a little bit. I don't know like how to get into contact with YouTube support, so it's like whatever. But yeah, so I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna react to, but I'm not gonna upload this to YouTube. I think I'm gonna upload like a separate video onto YouTube, like my thoughts onto YouTube. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get
Hey, Tim.
started with this.
Aka fur is kind of different from sheep fur, right?
Sheep only wish that they had fur this fine.
And then,
Feel for yourself.
there we go.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I was hoping it would be like a recap or something like that on here, but I don't think there is, unfortunately. But
Wait,
keep
what?
going here.
What was that memory? I mean, sure. I guess that was the kind of friendship we had.
So if I'm
And I want to find the culprit who murdered him, but
maybe I'll do like a crappy recap then since this isn't really a recap. But if you guys remember correctly, Legoshi actually ran into like the culprit that's been kind of like scaring like all the kids like in the middle of the night whenever they go to like the I guess the scene of the crime wherever Tim was killed. Or just in that general area, like through the hallways. There was like a snake security guard person, which it's probably gonna show up in this episode, but she was I guess like trying to scare people off and make them like be like intimidated of her and stuff like that, which of course some people were, but obviously Legoshi wasn't. So um he ended up getting like I guess like recruited by her sort of to try to help figure out like what happened to Tim, like how he was killed, well who killed him and all of that because she I guess she had like a sneaky suspicion, but she didn't want to say like who she thinks it is kind of thing. Um but she kind of like gave the reins over to Legoshi to help like investigate and stuff like that. So of course Legoshi went and did like his little investigation and like started questioning like other students and stuff like that, which he actually went over to where the alpacas were like all of Tim's old friends to like question him and like try to figure out like what he did last or just any like information that would be kind of like suspicious before like his murder and everything. So he went and did that, but they kind of were like, ew, like, why is he here? Like, you're probably the one that did it, that killed him. Like, why are you here? Freaking like a carnivore type of thing. But yeah, he, but one of the alpacas actually like entrusted in him and actually gave him like a diary for him to be able to look through to give him sort of a lead onto like what's happening, which what I remember in the last episode, like there's like a hint of like kind of like a rival guy, I guess, for against Tim. So that kind of is like a lead for him. Like that's something he, going ahead and needs to like look into a bit more, I guess. So he's gonna like go look into that, I think. Um, but what else? There's a few more things that happened. Um, Trying to remember. Oh, but also Legoshi kind of like mentioned like Tim's murder and stuff like that, and the freaking tiger guy was like getting like all weird and acting like kind of emotional and stuff like that. Like, ew, like I get the feeling that he either killed Tim since he's been like like keeping like blood capsules from like different herbivores and stuff like that around with him, just kind of like steroids, I guess, or he yeah. I think it's either him or he knows like what's going on, similar to like when they went to like the black market and like they were offered like body parts from some guy. Um, but yeah, like, I feel like he killed him or he knows like what's going on or he was like in on it. But also I think that like the whole thing with Louis and how they would practice like in the middle of the night and have like I guess like a carnivore on watch, that also may like have something to do with everything as well. Because maybe whoever was on watch or on guard ended up like being Tim's murder. Or maybe Tim invited whoever the rival person was to chat with them, and then they ended up killing them instead. Um, but yeah, also we found out like what happened with I think what happened with Louis ending up like becoming like I guess like the head of the freaking lion mafia. Just freaking hilarious to me. Like, what the hell? Like, freaking weird stuff. Because, like, I don't know. That seems like kind of out of place to me. But yeah, like that whole thing with him and yeah, but that's the whole thing over there. Like something like completely in itself, just weird stuff. But yeah, anyway. Um, but for the most part, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode, and we're gonna continue on pretty much after we figure out like that Louis is ended up becoming like the head of the lion gang and everything now,
I don't
which would
understand.
be episode anyway. Um, but holy shit, I feel like well, I mean, there wasn't too much that happened here. Obviously, like Legoshi, like freaking went under some freaking super intense training, like freaking like monk like training, I guess, for him to like freaking not, attack like herbivores and stuff like that, which is really like interesting. Well, no, obviously he would have to do that because like he's trying to like make sure like um he's not gonna end up being like someone that ends up attacking like an herbivore similar to how he attacked Haru like in the beginning of the series. Which with that being said, I kinda like got like a little I don't know, like a sneaky suspicion that it's like either two of the people that are part of the drama club. It's either gonna be the tiger guy or the guy that looked like a polar bear, I guess. Like when Legoshi was there with like his whole new look and everything like that. I feel like he looks like he's kind of I don't know, fits that silhouette. I honestly think it's the tiger guy because like I said, the fact that he has like the blood vial of freaking herbivore blood, like what I don't know. It's just I feel like he kind of like roid raged or something during the incident. That's why I think it's the tiger guy because he's like kind of more obvious with it. Although, who knows? Maybe there's like a freaking surprise twist, like in the end, and they'll say it's somebody else or just some random person that's not a part of the school. But that's who I honestly think it is at this point, simply because like the whole thing with the black market incident and just him just blatantly walking around with like blood vials and stuff like that from different like herbivores and stuff. Like that's why I think that that's the tiger guy. But I'm also glad for Legoshi that he's like trying to get like different training and stuff like that to try to figure out like who killed him. Like he needs to like obviously learn to control himself since he is kind of also like I would think like he's kind of a suspect as well if you think about it. Simply because he is a carnivore. Obviously we know he didn't do it. But yeah, like he's like a suspect as well, just for the simple fact of the fact that he's a carnivore. So I think that's like really smart of him to like freaking get like the training and stuff like that and his whole like fresh, clean shaven look. I don't know. How he looks now, I think like freaking the whole like shaved look looks freaking weird. Like he literally doesn't even look like a wolf. Like, but obviously that's what a wolf would look like. It's similar to like just any dog or anything like that in general. If you shave their fur off, that's how they're gonna look. Especially depending on how low you shave their fur. Like that, like if you shave like low enough, they're gonna have that look. Like, it's just he looks really weird to me. He looks more like a like I guess like a dog now, to be honest with you. But yeah. I don't like the way that Legoshi looks now, but I'm glad that the panda bear guy like showed up, like made an appearance again, and he's kind of like, I think he's like one of my favorite characters just because he's like so like suspicious and like mysterious, like, and he's like kind of giving like Legoshi like advice as far as like whenever he needs. help, he's there, as far as like him being like a part of the black market and always just there to help him out and stuff like that. So that's really freaking neat. But also I wonder who the hell that was that attacked him in the beginning. I honestly think it just based off this again, the silhouette from the drama club people, I thought it was the tiger guy. But that looked like someone else if you think about it, because if I he didn't look like he had like a neck wound or anything like that, so that was obviously somebody else. I don't know who the hell that was. Maybe it's, but like they looked like they were dressed up in uniform, so I don't know. I don't know who that guy was because um I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let me try to like go look really fast. Yeah, like when he like comes back, like nobody has like a neck wound or anything. Yeah, see, like he doesn't have a neck wound, or the polar bear doesn't have a neck wound. Either look at that. Here. Oh my gosh. But yeah, none of them have like neck wounds or anything like that. So that's why I'm a little bit like wondering like what's going on there, you know. I just feel like well, like we don't know who attacked him, unfortunately, and it wasn't the panda bear guy. I thought it was maybe him after he showed up, but he again also didn't have a neck wound, so I don't know who the heck that was. Maybe it's just like somebody that like freaking. Oh well, honestly, maybe it could have been like somebody that maybe the panda bear guy set up, and then like he ended up like walking over to meet with Legoshi to kind of be like his savior or something like I don't know. I'm being like kind of fucking suspicious or whatever, but I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's what I think, at least. Um, but yeah, I don't know who freaking killed him at the moment. I just based off of like silhouettes and just people like that are really suspicious. I think it's the tiger guy because again, for what I said earlier. Um, but also with freaking Louis, like towards the end of this episode, like dang, like obviously he just like wants to freaking just move on and do his own thing, like freaking like detach from his family and stuff, his dad, so he can like do his own thing there. It's kind of interesting, but again, like the whole thing with freaking giving me like Tokyo Ghoul vibes. Where he's like freaking throwing up and can't like freaking eat meat. Obviously, they know that he wouldn't be able to digest that. So I'm happy that they actually came by and brought food for him. Um, and hopefully eventually he'll end up eating that actual like salad and stuff like that. Because I mean the salad didn't look so good. That's like his main diet. So hopefully he'll like actually eat that eventually. But yeah, I also think like freaking Juno and Louis should be like a freaking thing, by the way. Like I feel like they're like more like a better couple than compared to Louis and Haru, but obviously Louis mentioned Haru in the past, so maybe Louis still like likes Haru. But realizes like he has like a lot going on at the moment, so he can't like meet up with her just yet, but maybe eventually he will. Um but yeah, I mean, for me, I really want to like just binge watch this. Like, I don't know yet how many episodes I'm gonna watch next week. Usually, I just do like a handful, like 2 or 3 episodes each. But I'm like wanting to freaking just like watch and keep going because I want to keep going and everything else. But I'll just end for now, today for now. Um, but yeah. I'll go ahead and get ready to end the stream here, and I'll probably have this uploaded to YouTube. I don't know, like, if I'm just gonna like separate like my thoughts or what. Um, but yeah, I'll figure that out when I like get this finished uploaded. Because yeah, obviously, like, I don't think like the actual footage is gonna be on there, but at least maybe my thoughts will be like uploaded and everything for you guys. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. And I have like a lot of like wild footage coming up, by the way, which I think Cataclysm is coming out soon. Just like a quick update, Cataclysm is coming out soon. But um I recorded like some raids and stuff like that. I didn't record every single raid that I've done for that reason because Cataclysm's coming out, so it's like why would anyone want to watch some old raids of literally a new expansion is coming out? Like why would you want to watch that? new expansion. Like, hello. Like, why would I want to watch freaking, I don't know, some old stuff when I can watch newer, like freaking content, like freaking cataclysm footage or something like that. So yeah, that's there's just gonna be like some footage coming up that I already have scheduled on my channel for you guys, so you guys can see that there. And this is on my YouTube, by the way, not Twitch. But yeah, on my YouTube channel, that'll be uploaded, which I already have scheduled. So if you guys, I think, could probably see it on my channel, maybe it'll show up that it's scheduled on my channel. I'm not sure. Or like I know in like your subscription feed, it'll show on there. But yeah, uh, I'm trying to think what else. That's what's coming up though these next few weeks. And I will be getting back into making like shorts and cosplay things like that. I'm excited to make like shorts and stuff like that. And also I hopefully will have like some things happening next week, which is another reason why I started like recording the wild footage just so I can have like the extra footage while I'm out doing those things. And then I will have more footage after the fact of not just wild, but like some actual brand new stuff that I would like to do, some stuff I'll be doing out there. But yeah, just be on the lookout for that, guys. Like in like I think a week or two, probably closer to like a week and a half from now, maybe it'll be closer to that point. But yeah, um, I'll go and end the video here just to like a really quick update for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week with more Beastars. Or actually, I don't know if I'll have more Beastars next week. I think it's just gonna be wild footage since I have that stuff coming up, and then the week after next, then I'll be back in the Beastars. But yeah, thank you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.